Welcome back to another awesome adventures video coming at you from the California Automobile Museum in the greater city, the state capital of California, Old Sacramento to be exact. I am continuing a series that I started about a year ago before everything shut down. I did the planes, I did the trains. Now it's time to complete it, the third installment, the automobiles, and I'm inviting you guys to tag along with me. This place is pretty awesome. They have every car from every era imaginable. Check that out. I love the murals. The murals on the buildings. Just like over here, I've seen these in real life, but never a painting. It's when traveling US Highway 40 in mid-1950s. Horses, trolleys, and cars. Oh my. This is awesome. This is a 1900 Locomobile Steam Model 2. This thing ran on steam. As the information reads right here, steam was an accepted power source for the earliest motor cars. With almost a century of steam power in train locomotives, cars powered by steam seemed natural. The first cars looked very much like the carriages from which they evolved, like the one displayed. Locomobile would soon offer 7 body styles to their customers. That's what that is, a Locomobile powered by steam. This one is an 1886 Benz Patent motor wagon. Check that out. It even has a motor on the back. It's pretty awesome. This right here is one of the earliest patent automobiles ever to exist. Only has 3 tires, one in the front and 2 in the back. Has a seat where you can sit. Looks like it only fits 2 people. The motor doesn't even have pedals like in modern day vehicles. It has that handbrake right there. And that is the steering wheel. Right next to it is the 1909 Ford Model T Racer replica. This is not the real deal. This is actually a replica of what they looked like when they first came out. New York to Seattle started June 1st. Ford, number 2. And this is the era before they had ignitions. You actually had to crank start it. And on these ones they do have pedals, and then they have a little handbrake. See, one's the clutch and one's the gas pedal. Not sure what the third pedal is, but they have a handbrake, and they have a horn to blow. The horn was not on the steering wheel in that era. That's pretty cool. And then they had the more luxurious ones, the 1909 Ford Model T touring car. This one's a little bit more high-tech. See, it has a back seat in it, unlike its counterpart, so it can fit 4 people, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And this one only has 2 brakes, and it has 2 handbrakes. I know one is to stop the vehicle. Not sure exactly what the other one is for. That's the, oh yep, right there on the front, hand cranked as well. All of the rest of these over here in this area is all pretty much all in the same era. I'm not going through every single one because I don't want like an hour-long video just having a tour of this place. But pretty much these are all the same. You gotta hand crank them. They're just built a tad bit different. I love this one right here. Look, they got a horse and a blacksmith right there. Blacksmith shop. And they even have a Studebaker. Check that out. It's pretty awesome. This one is a 1904 Ford Model C runabout. And that's when they started making the horns on the steering wheel. They actually put it on the column instead of inside of the steering wheel like in today's vehicles. Blacksmith wagon repair, so that's what this one's in for. It's in the auto shop getting its repairs done. That's right. The earliest automobile shops right here was indeed a blacksmith. Today's day and age is called an auto mechanic shop. And look at that. Motor cars repaired. Don't forget, they have Red Crown gasoline. Now we're talking like the Bonnie and Clyde era right here. This is a 1933 Lincoln KB255 sedan. And how do I know that? It says so right here on the information placard. Check that out. Check out the hood ornament. They even have some massive headlights. Check that out. Look at the size of the headlight compared to my hand. Wow. And you gotta keep it classy with the suicide doors. Pretty much this door right here opens like a regular car door, and that door opens the opposite direction instead of following the same direction as the front door. I wish cars were built like this nowadays. That would be awesome. Most definitely awesome. Stop! There's a highway cafe. Is that who I think that is? Abraham Lincoln? Guess that's what the L is for. Ever wondered what an early engine actually looked like? Looks totally different than today's vehicle engines. Check that out. They even have the little hand crank in place. And the hood is opened on this one. It can show you a little demonstration on what it looked like inside of the vehicle. A modern license plate? We all know that they didn't have those back in the day. This is a 1912 Cadillac Model 30 Torpedo, as reads on the information placard. Right there. Looks like this one's in for some major repairs at the garage. This is just the chassis. This is a 1926 Ford Model T chassis. And if you can see, the tire is missing. It's just the rim. It's got a tire there. Missing the tire over there. It's just the rim. Got the tire over here. And half of it is dismantled. Normally you can actually get up inside of there for a photo op, but due to safety and health, it is closed, just temporarily. Looks like nobody's home in the garage. I was just looking inside of this 1927 Ford Model T Forder sedan, and checking it out on the inside, and then this caught my eye. Check out that little hand crank up there. See if I can zoom. I was wondering what the heck that was, so I actually came over here just to be sure my eyes wasn't deceiving me. It's for the windshield wiper. You used to have to hand crank the windshield wiper by hand. Interesting. Now we're getting into like the 50s era / 60s era over here. I had to go around the little tour. I didn't want to disrupt their little classic car history tour. Check out this 1954 Chevy Corvette Roadster. Check out what's on the headlights. That's pretty interesting. Never seen anything like that before. They sure were, and still are, pretty compact cars, keeping to its true self as a two-seater, and with the hood raising the opposite direction. They still do that till this day. Now this one's a beauty right here, the 1967 Chevy Camaro RS convertible. Now I am not a convertible fan at all, but I might make an exception for this one. Such a beauty, especially me being a Camaro fan. Wow, check that out. They don't make cars like this anymore. That's nice. Love the color too. Checking out Milt's garage over here. They have a vehicle over here on the lift ready for some repairs. And the tow truck is indeed available for some tows. A 1940 Ford Cabavore tow truck. I think I said that right. I'm unsure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave that in the comments down below. How is that pronounced? Cabavore? Here's a trip that I need to make one of these days right here, Route 66. So down here you push these buttons right here and they will indeed tell a story of each roadside attraction down Route 66. This is what I'm interested in seeing right here, Cadillac Ranch. Oh, that was it. Let's try that again. There it goes. Oh, nope, it stopped. No idea. Okay, let's try this one. Route. What do you mean, route? Let me hold it.
Route 66, also known as.
Yeah, not sure what's going on with this thing, but that's pretty much it right there, Route 66. Oh my god, I gotta check this out, Doc. I gotta check this out. This is not the time machine though, from Back to the Future. This is just a regular DeLorean, but it's awesome because it was made famous by Back to the Future. And check out the license plate. Gigawatt. 121 gigawatts. Check this out. Check it out. It's even a standard, just like in the movie. Check that out. They even, oh my god, they have the flux capacitor. Look at that. Look at that. I'm wondering if that flux capacitor even works. All I could picture is Doc or Marty, one of the two, coming out of that time machine, or even Einstein, the dog, coming out of that time machine, opening the door. It's all smoky because, you know, time travel. makes everything turn into ice, makes everything cold. This is awesome. According to this is a 1981 DeLorean DMC-12 Gullwing Coupe. Exactly what they used in the movie, which is pretty cool because you see up here under the hood is, and that right there is the trunk. So you put all your belongings in under the hood, so that's the trunk, and this back here is where the motor is at. That is awesome. You can look and enjoy, but please do not touch the car. That is awesome. I could just stand here gawking at this all day, but I don't think you guys really want to check out a DeLorean for the rest of the video. That's awesome. This one right here caught my eye. That's pretty interesting on how the hood opens. I'm not sure if that's original or if it's been modified. This is the 1949 Buick Super Convertible. It's pretty awesome. That's actually the first thing that caught my eye right there, was how unique the hood opens. Looks like that they have it open for a reason though. They have a grease rag right there and a jumper cable. So not sure if they try to fire this thing up recently or what the heck they were doing. They even have an extension cord laid out right behind it. Oh my god. Reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit. The only difference is this one is silver and the one in the movie is black. But this is still awesome. First the DeLorean and now the Trans Am, as made famous by Smokey and the Bandit. One of my favorite pieces is the bird up on the hood, just like in the movie. Not sure exactly what year this is. They don't have a placard. So if you guys know what year this Trans Am is, leave it down in the comments. The interior is awesome because it matches the outside. I almost said inside, but the proper terminology is interior. I already showed you guys one Corvette. Check the Stingray out. This is a 1968 Chevy Corvette. It's pretty awesome. I love the color on this. Me myself, I actually own a Corvette, a 1989 Corvette, so every time I see a Corvette I get overly excited, just like how I get overly excited over the Camaros, because I've owned like 4 Camaros in the past before my Corvette. What the heck is this thing? This is very, very interesting indeed. Check that out. According to this is the 1978 Star Street Custom motorhome. So this is all custom right here. Let's take a peek inside. Try driving this thing around and slumbering in this thing. I have caution tape all over on the inside. That is awesome. Sorry for the glare. That is awesome. This is interesting. They have some vehicles for sale. So if you guys are ever in the Sacramento area and you are looking for a classic vehicle that's nicely restored, come check out this museum. You might be taking home one of these. I wasn't gonna do this one, but I have to. This is the Salt Winder LSR. Correct me if I'm wrong. Saltwinder. But check out the cab of that thing. Check that out. I would be so claustrophobic in that thing. Look at how long that nose is from the cab. Don't forget the rocket jet motors in the back. You will be definitely going for a ride of your life. Now this one's pretty close to my Corvette, although mine's not blue, mine's actually black. This is a nice one. This one's a 1994 Corvette C4 track day car, as seen by this picture right here. That's pretty awesome. But it's pretty much the same style that mine is in. Just a bit newer. They even have cars of tomorrow. Well, alternatives is what they're calling it, but I'm calling it the car of tomorrow. I had no idea that electric cars were invented as early as the late 90s, early 2000s. Check that out. That is pretty much when I was a kid. I had no idea. And then you have the Toyota Prius, and right over here is a zero emissions vehicle. And this is pretty cool, and this section over here is all screen used movie vehicles. Let's go check them out. If you've ever seen the TV show Chips, this needs no introduction at all. This is a 1978 Kawasaki KZ1000C motorcycle. This was the actual one used in the TV show Chips. If you've ever seen the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you'd know exactly what vehicle this is. This is a 1967 Volkswagen Type 2 bus that was actually used in the movie. How awesome is this? Check that out. The actors that was in the movie actually sat in this thing. Look at the license plate, Fast TMZ. Now I thought this contraption was pretty awesome right here. This is from the Lethal Weapon TV show. It is a 2000 BMW 323Ci. So pretty much how this works is, see how they have it right there. They'll have someone driving, then they'll have the cameraman sitting in that seat right there. And then so they can get a close-up view while it looks like the actors are actually driving the vehicle. And if you can see right here, it's exactly what it shows. Right there, and then there's another photo of how this contraption actually works. This is a 1951 Nash Rambler roll top used by Marilyn Monroe herself. If you can see the photos on the backdrop right there. Oops, after I get my hand out of the way. Check that out. And here's some images right here of Marilyn Monroe herself. One right there and one right there. With this thing. A little bit of a better view from back here. where Marilyn Monroe would have turned around just like in that photo to wave at the crowd. And this is stating right here, you can film your own scene. To create your own film, set your phone or camera to video mode, grab some props if you want, sit inside the car and action. But the way that things are going right now with the whole pandemic, I doubt they're going to let you sit inside the vehicle and film. That'd be cool though. I definitely would do it. This one's very awesome right here. This is a 1928 Pierce Arrow truck used in the 1930s and 40s. So pretty much how it works is the cameraman would be sitting in the back as the driver will drive while the cameraman is filming. And the scene would look like that, just like how that car is filming that diesel truck in the movie Transformers. Check that out, the Paramount Pictures logo on the side right there. The driver would be sitting in there. They'll have this door open, you see, with the camera at this angle. They'll have one set up for this angle right here to shoot anything outwards, and then they'll have the one way over here in the back, out the back right there. You can't really see it from this angle. See if I can get a good shot. See the camera right there would be out filming the Marilyn Monroe car. That's what it kind of looks like, right? This car definitely seen some better days. This is the 1972 Buick Skylark from Animal Kingdom. They did a number on that thing. That is going to do it for today's awesome adventurous video. Finally, I completed my planes, trains, and automobiles playlist with the missing ingredient. Coming at you from the California Automobile Museum in Sacramento, California, the state capital, Sacramento. Anyways, if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification. It will keep you guys up to date when the next adventure is out on this channel. I also picked up some pamphlets for possible future adventures. Hopefully, going to take a look at these, and you might be seeing one of these in the near future. As always, see you guys. There's a bee right there. Check that out. A bee, a huge bee, just went up to my face. See you guys in the next video.